YouTube now allows us the ability to block certain types of ads from running on our monetized channel, meaning if you want to make sure your competition or certain categories are not shown against your content, you can do that on the channel level. Previously, this was done through Adsense. You would have to go into your Adsense account and set it there, but now we can do it directly inside of each specific YouTube channel that we have. So you're going to go over to studio.youtube.com on your desktop. It does need to be done through desktop, and you're going to go down to your settings buttons. That will pull up a pop-up, and from there, you're going to look for your ads categories. Now, from here, you have several options. The first is URL. So if you have somebody who you are in direct competition with, and you do not want them running ads to their course or their service or their product against your content, you're going to be able to get the link to their website, to their product, to their sales pages, all of those things, and put those URLs directly inside of your block. So any ad that then runs to that specific link will not be allowed on your channel. Meaning, if somebody comes to watch your educational video and then they get a pop-up from your competition and they go over there, that is no longer going to happen if you have plugged in their URLs. Now, if that's not what you're looking for, you're probably looking for sensitive categories. So we're going to click over here. This is a segment with different divisions of types of ads. So you may not want alcohol run against your content. You may not want dating content. If you don't want people to have to deal with like dating app pitches, you can block all of those things. And so you can kind of go through, you see how we've got different types, politics, there's religion, there's sensationalist, there's sexualized things, there's weight loss things. You can choose if it's a sensitive content type that you do not want near your content. You can choose to remove those things. You can see some of mine are blocked, which I didn't do, but some of them are not blocked. You can go in and you can change what can and cannot be run. The more that you remove, the potential you have to make less money, but you can also keep your content the way that you want it in the right headspace that you want your viewers in. You also have general categories, so you can go and see finance, food and groceries, hobbies, home and garden. So things that just don't make sense, probably not the best fit for your channel. Now, this is really good for you to know because if you are getting somebody who is paying to run ads against your content, you want people who are going to come for a hot audience. So for me, I teach social media marketing. I'm not really teaching home and garden stuff. So if somebody runs a home and garden ad against mine, they're going to pay less for that than somebody who was in like education or technology would pay a lot more to be there. On my author channel, I teach the art of publishing and writing novels. People who are doing home and garden are going to pay less to run across my ads than somebody who is in the publishing space. So if you actively want to kind of curate that a little bit to make more money, you have the potential to make more money by getting specific people who will pay more, but it also means you have less people willing to run content. So it's kind of that balancing act of deciding, do I want people who are willing to pay a little bit more but have less options for me? Or do I want a bunch of options and it's okay if they pay a little less because there's more people willing to run ads against my content? So you're going to be able to go through and click that block or unblock button, and that is going to allow you to decide what is going to work on your specific channel. And again, this is done on the studio level. So studio.youtube.com, into your settings, and then into those ads controls so that you can decide what's going to work for each of your individual channels. You no longer have to do this through AdSense. Drop your questions on this down below and follow along for more because my goodness, YouTube has dropped a lot of really cool features this week. I'm bringing you back-to-back videos on YouTube and TikTok because they've also dropped quite a few things this week. It's going to be a lot of valuable information and usually many days before other people report it because I make content very quickly and get it out to you where they take several days to eventually get around to it. So this is the place to be if you want to stay ahead of things for Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Flip, and the other content creator apps that enable you to make this your most profitable year ever with the most ease and the least amount of stress in your life. I'm here to help you out. Drop your questions and we'll see you in tomorrow's episode.